guys, it's Mr. Godless, post another video. This one's not as sloppy as my M1014 nuke video, but it's still pretty sloppy. I like to post videos that aren't really like perfectionist ones. I'm not going to be like the machinima guys where I post only my videos with 1, 2 to 3 deaths, because that's not realistic and we don't play like that every time. So here's a more realistic video. I'm playing on Karachi and I'm playing very aggressive this time. I am going to be using a marathon lightweight and a shotgun. I find that this is it kind of confuses players because they're not used to someone playing offensively with a shotgun. People usually grab a shotgun and sit in a corner or something, or they use it as a backup, but I like to mix it up and actually push forward with my shotty. Marathon essential, lightweight essential, and I have ninja on, so you're not going to hear me coming, and it's pretty effective. The M1014, like you'll see, is pretty much a one-shot kill when you get close to people. It'll take two if you're a little bit farther away, and if you're thinking, oh, just put FMJ on, don't do that. Don't ever do that. No, ever. Keep the grip on it. And then you're going to see, basically the best thing to do with this gun is don't try and be a hero with it, because if you're going to try and act like you're using the models, it's not going to work out. So, you know, just get comfortable. Right here, I'm kind of retarded. I don't know what I was doing. I was being shot at, and I pull out my MP5. It's dumb, whatever. It's kind of a boring clip in the video, but I started off pretty solid here. I think it was 3 or 4-0. I figured that guy wasn't going to come down, so I'm going to go rush him. Marathon lightweight, you run past the claymores like that, and by the time he realizes I already made it up there and I killed him. So doing pretty good so far. I'm actually running out of ammo. Right here my adrenaline's pumping. I actually shot my own teammate, but regardless, pretty solid so far. Just try to keep my shotty topped off there. You'll see me squat to reload it, because you never know when you're going to turn a corner and you're going to have 4 or 5 guys in your face. And don't think it's not possible. You could actually clear an entire room with this gun. It's pretty effective. Just try not to use 2 bullets. If you can, keep it to 1 like that. Just roll 1 shot in the chest. You're going to wreck them regardless. Yeah, I have my care package on. I don't know why. I mean, you really don't need your heavy kill streaks on. Don't play with a nuke if you're playing aggressive like this. It's just dumb. You're not going to get a nuke. You're going to die. It's guaranteed. You're playing way too up front, way too up close, and you just don't need it. You'll see I have a Harrier here, but it doesn't really do much. I have I think I have my care package, my UAV, my care package, Harrier strike, and a Payflow. Right there I actually got pretty sloppy. I actually remember hesitating to pull the trigger on that one. That guy got wrecked. And right here I just start to fall apart. I play a little too aggressive. I'm pushing up front, taking on 2-3 guys, and I can't split them both. I guess I was just kind of upset after my first death, so I pushed a little too hard here, and it takes me a while to get back in my groove, but I fall back in. Getting shot at right away. This guy here had no idea what the hell was going on. He got wrecked. And I found a good spawn here. They start spawning in this building, and they just keep coming in, and like you'll see, they keep coming up the stairs. This guy right here, another sloppy mistake. Never plant your claymore when you're turning a corner. Make sure the corner's cleared first. I should have did that. I turned that stairwell, had my claymore out already, which is a terrible mistake. Well, here I call in my care package. I still have an extra one I haven't called in, but just trying to get rid of them. I'm actually happy I got the UAV here. I'm never upset by UAV. UAVs are amazing, especially when you're rushing and you're playing forward. It's always good to have them, because I mean, when you're playing this up close and this aggressive, you want to know where people are at. You don't want any surprises, because you are the surprise. You're coming to them, you're scaring the shit out of these people. Right here I'm extremely sloppy. I put 1 round into each guy thinking it's going to kill them, and it didn't. They probably spawned with painful on or something, I don't remember, but right there I could have had 3-4 plus kills easily. But I was getting way too cocky, and they wrecked me for it. So I learned my lesson, and now I pay attention. If it doesn't kill them the first time, I make sure I go back and get them. Right there, I put myself in a bad position of a pinch. Check my score, because I was getting pretty frustrated. Sometimes I get a little too aggressive with this class, and that's never a good thing. Sometimes you have to know when to back off, even when you are playing with a class such as this. Just because you have marathon lightweight shotgun doesn't mean you can run forward every time. You have to know when to cut it back, cool off, take your time, whatever, you know. I mean, this is just, this next segment of a minute is just terrible. I die about 4 or 5 times. These guys start using last stand and shit, and I have to put 3-4 rounds into them to get them, even after they're down. You'll see I'm using the smoke grenade. It's pretty effective when you're rushing. People can't see through it. They usually don't shoot what they can't see, so that's cool. There's more sloppiness here. It's really annoying. I wish I hadn't died this much, but like I said, it's not a perfect match. This is going to happen to a lot of people. I think here I'm going for the flank. I don't really remember. It never worked out. I couldn't tell where they were spawning. I didn't have a UAV up, which is annoying. This guy gets wrecked. This is actually an interesting kill right here. Kill my claymore. Right here I cool off for a little bit and sit down, let them come to me. Whenever you got that red goo on your screen, never keep running forward. Just sit back and let your screen refill, you know, let your screen go back to normal, because you'll die by anything with that red goo up. God forbid if someone fucking hits you with one USP 45 bullet, you'll die. You're so weak, just don't do it. Just wait till you're full health before you keep playing. Right here I'm getting back in my groove, kind of chill out here. I don't like to camp, I'm trying not to camp, but right here I had such an instinct to do so. And it actually paid off, because this guy gets wrecked. And once again, they're using last stand. It's pissing me off. Here again, keeping my shoddy topped off. I'm almost out of rounds here. It's impossible. I mean, you can't put scavenger on this class because you gotta have marathon on. But if you don't spare your ammo and you don't keep one shot for each guy, you're gonna burn through the M10's ammo so quickly. Right here's a bullshit death. I don't know how that guy got me, but whatever. Right here I decided to burn up some of my care packages, which they're actually pretty good for bait. A lot of people know that. You drop a care package, the other team gets excited, especially if they're a bunch of nubs. They're like, oh my god, care packages. They just start running to them. I ended up grabbing this one's TAC helicopter, so I figured, what the hell, it's going to give me free kills. Yeah, so the care package is pretty cool. Use it as bait. Sometimes you'll get good stuff, sometimes you get bad stuff. The only bad thing you get out of a care package is a counter UAV, because that's pretty useless. But anything else, a UAV, I mean, that people bitch about it. Like I said, UAVs are great. It's good to know where the enemy's at when you're playing forward like this. So, a lot of running around here, trying to figure out where they're spawning. They're dying so rapidly, I can't really figure out where their spawn's at. But I do have a care. I've had a care package this entire match. I call in one and then get another one and forget I have them built up. I might have two here. I can't even tell. But yeah, so far it's a pretty solid match. This is bullshit right here. This guy had a double claymore planted, one in front of him and behind him. So pretty much impossible to live through that. The match is actually pretty close, despite my score. My teammates were just fucking terrible. They were just sucking it up. A lot of people are like, why did you plant that there? Well, because people might come up that way while I'm getting my care package, so why not? I tried planting it here, but I can't plant on the ledge. I fucking fall, and yeah, so I just drop it there. It doesn't do shit, but at least I got it off my hands. Oh, right here, I find out where they spawn. I got so excited, I wasn't paying attention at all. I saw those red dots and I was like, oh, I'm going over there. So I pick off a few here. I didn't get as many as I wanted. I seen 5 dots originally and I thought I was going to get 5 kills, but by the time I get over here, my teammates have already destroyed them and there's only a few left. And here I ran out of ammo and missed, and I go for the knife and it's just sloppy. Yeah, I was so mad. It's just embarrassing. But we end up coming back, only won by 2, 31 and 10. It's not bad. Like I said, you're not gonna see like very little deaths when you're playing forward like that, because you're very aggressive, and that's just gonna happen. Eventually, they're gonna get the best of you. But it's fun, you know. It's a different take on the game instead of camping.